Stop worrying about homework and start learning with confidence. This is Ask Learn. Complete help for every subject, like, share, subscribe for daily learning videos.
Problem 123 asks you to identify each statement regarding the tides of Earth as an observation, a law, or a theory. So keep in mind that an observation is something that is able to be recorded after some experiment or just when you're out and about looking at things. Say you see four red birds and three blue birds. That's an observation. So recorded data is essentially what an observation is. A law is a statement that sort of combines um, repeated observation. So it attempts to generalize several observations into a statement that allows you to predict what you might see in the future. And finally, a theory is a statement that tries to explain why something is repeatedly observed. So using these definitions, then, we can look through each of these statements and try to figure out what each of these is. So A says that all coastal areas experience 2 high tides and 2 low tides per day. So if you were to see just one high tide and record that, that would be an observation. But in general, this statement sort of combines many, many repeated observations into a statement that allows you to expect 2 high tides and 2 low tides per day. So this statement is a law. B says that the tides in Earth's oceans are caused by gravitational pull from the moon. So this takes observations and expands to why we're actually seeing these high tides and low tides every day. Because it tries to describe why something is happening in nature, that makes B a theory. C says that yesterday, high tide in San Francisco Bay occurred at 2:43 a.m. and 3:07 p.m. So these are two specific data points that don't necessarily give you any sort of predictability for the future, but they simply tell you what happened at 2:43 and 3:07. That makes C here an observation. And finally, keeping these definitions in mind, D says that tides are higher at the full and new moons. So again, this takes many, many different observations and tries to combine them into a statement that allows you to predict at the full moon and at the new moon, tides in general will be higher. So again, this is a law.